Let my body eat the sun. 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 Let my body eat the sun.
Hi, my name is Bronwyn White. I'm a professional opera singer, and in Let My Body Eat the Sun, I played singer 1. Let My Body Eat the Sun was a really interesting project for me to be involved in. I loved all the improvisation. As a classical singer, we don't do nearly as much of that on a regular basis. So it was really great to flex your creativity and imagination that I don't get to use as much in quite such an uninhibited way. And also I really loved the originality that Christie had with all the costuming that she created and designed herself. That was really cool. Definitely the most unusual costume I've ever worn. So that was really fun. And then to do it all in the midst of COVID was just like really wonderful to be able to make something during all of this.
Hi, my name is Adrianna and I am a graduate student at the School of Arts at TCU. My area of focus is sculpture, and I play as the main character who is the unnamed mass protagonist. My experience working on this film was surreal, as in the costumes were very elaborate and having a very organic direction going about the script. It was very tiring and hard work. I had like 3 costume changes, and as playing as the main character, I was asked to move around and do certain movements a lot, which was an interesting experience, like eating cake. Even though it was a very tiring and long process, it was still very fulfilling to see an artist able to communicate a narrative through video art, and that's something I want to take away when I pursue my own artistic practice.
Hello, my name is Antonia Valdez. I'm a professional singer based in Fort Worth, Texas. For Let My Body Eat the Sun, I played Singer 2. It was an honor to be a part of this amazing project. Christie Blizard trusted my process of creativity, the transformation into her characters through sound experimentation. I embarked on a cosmic journey through sound, discovering the various beings through music. I believe music awakens the soul. Through music, I was able to breathe life into the characters through my voice. I attempted to understand the characters by forming stories about who they were. These alien life forms had no constraints. I felt that they were multilingual beings, limitless in their communication without the confinement of words. I joined in with the characters in an alien dialogue of harmonic sound. I was a vessel, letting their voices resonate through my body. To prepare for the filming, I researched different animals and utilized imaginative play, exploring who these beings could be in another realm. During the filming, I improvised, giving space for the characters to emerge as spontaneous creations, growing with variation of identities. I was residing in a container of pure imagination. I experimented with sounds, finding the essence in every creature and inanimate object. I vocalized noises that were not human, discovering and connecting with the souls of each character. I explored the freedom of outer space travel as an extension of myself and the sounds of a psyche. This project was an opportunity to step outside of my comfort zone, exploring sounds through a different lens. Through Christie's vision, I welcomed the alien muse into my soul to sing, opened my heart to a cultural adventure, and relished in the creative journey through improvisational sound. The whole process of creativity was an amazing journey.
Hi, my name is Adelynn. I'm an art education major and I worked with Christie on this film as the Armadillo. As you can imagine, the suit was really heavy. This was my first time doing anything like this. I really appreciate how much work goes into something like this. It took a long time for Christie to edit. It took a long time for us to film. It was a whole day event. There was practice that went into it, the whole nine really. It was super unique, super exciting. I feel like I got to, meet a lot of people through this thing, and I really hope I get to do something like this again.
Hi, my name is Jazmin Gonzalez. I'm an art education major here at TCU and I played the Mattress. Playing the Mattress was very interesting. Whenever we first started talking about this project, I got to talk to Miss Christie Blizard, and I got to meet with her one-on-one. My character is seen almost as a dualistic character, so I am the one that murders the main character, but at the same time I'm almost releasing this main character. It's very God plus devil, as she explained it, which is so interesting. It really took me a second to understand that. She gave me some movements, and it was so weird because she explained it as you're gonna move, you're gonna shake your hands and stuff, but it might be completely different once you put the costume on. And I did not understand. So whenever she gave me my movements in a video, since we couldn't meet one-on-one, COVID is a thing, didn't get to meet, I quite literally wrote down on a journal all these movements. So I had squiggles and then squiggles with arrows pointing up. I was doing all these fun things. I had a lot of fun with it, not gonna lie. It was pretty insane that like I was so comfortable in my own room just acting like a fool, but it made more sense whenever I put the costume on. So when I met it, it felt like I was meeting a completely other person, and I got to get inside it, and I gotta say it was very comfortable. The name Mattress and the actual costume itself kind of aligned a lot. I had the opportunity to just kind of shake in it, I guess, at our dress rehearsal. It was difficult to get in, but once you're inside, like, you're set. So as we were performing, I didn't have as big of a role as, let's say, the armadillo or the cactus, but you know, the little time I had, I made sure to just go crazy with it. You can probably see that in the movie. I had a great time. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was such a like weird experience, but I say weird in like as a compliment, you know? Like, it was weird. It's a once in a lifetime experience, but that's what made it so special. I really got to embrace this character. I really just like, I didn't feel like I was in it. Like, I really did embody it. I did not know who I was, but once I got in there, I was waving my arms. I was trying to walk back and forth. I was like slamming onto things because that's what I was told to do, and it was like releasing that little dualistic piece of me that I probably am not allowed to do in everyday life. But yeah, it was a great opportunity. I really enjoyed being able to see it afterwards. The whole movie in general, the people who were singing were just so phenomenal at their job. It's crazy that I got to be in that vicinity. So with the background music and the way that she edited it, I thought I had embodied it, but she just like took it and she ran with it. So I was very grateful for that.
Hi, my name is Chris Wicker. I am a graduate student here at the TCU School of Fine Arts with an emphasis in new media, and I helped in the filming of this opera. My experience working on this film with Christie was a great one because it really pushed me to my limits as someone who's working with a camera, because there was such an extensive shot list. We had a busy day filming all these shots because we only had the area for that one day. So it was really great to see how projects like these come together and what goes on behind the scenes. And it was also really great to hear Christie talk about what she wanted from the project, because I went up to Christie and I said, hey, what are you looking for from me as far as shooting wise or angles? And Christie just responded with, well, I want something weird and I want something close up. I said, well, okay, I can do that. And so from that moment on, I just kind of was getting as close as I could to the characters, getting very close-up shots, very kind of invasive, but I still think very beneficial to the final product. And then that translates into how I work in my own practice, where I may not necessarily get as close-up shots or even film as much in my process, but I still think I can take away from what I've done in this film and put it to my actual art practice.
Guten Abend, gute Nacht, mit Rosen bedacht, mit Näglein besteckt, schluf unter die Deck. Morgen früh, wenn Gott will, wirst du wieder geweckt. Morgen früh, wenn Gott will, wirst du wieder geweckt. Guten Abend, gute Nacht, von Englein bedacht, die zeigen im Traum die Christkindleins Baum. Schlaf nun selig und süß, schau im Traums Paradies. Schlaf nun selig und süß, schau im Traums Paradies. Guten Abend, gute Nacht, schau im Traums Paradies.
Hi, my name is Lynné Cravens, and I'm the gallery manager here at TCU. I also performed as the bird in Christie Blizard's opera, Let My Body Eat the Sun. When we first approached Christie about producing an exhibition based on Enrico Caruso's final performance at the Cowtown Coliseum here in Fort Worth, we didn't really expect her to create an entire opera with a full soundtrack and singers and performers and elaborate costumes, but we're super excited that this is what ended up being the exhibition. When she came to us with this idea, which is way more expansive than her other ways of working, she asked us to help her find singers and performers to help her bring this to life. And so when she asked us that, I jumped on the opportunity to become a performer. Her work is so interesting, and I just knew this was going to be a super memorable experience, and I wanted to become a part of it. I was super excited when she asked me to be the bird. I think Christie did a really great job of pairing characters in the opera to the people who we had perform them. So I thought I learned a lot based on who Christie paired people up with. It really worked with their personas and their personalities, and I feel like I learned a lot about the fellow cast members in this opera. But when she asked me to be the bird, I was super excited. I just love the costume, but the bird is a really integral part of the opera. It really is this transition in the film and kind of this transition and transformation in the opera. And so when I was working on the choreography prior to it, I was really wanting to be graceful and have this really beautiful presence. And I hope that came across in the film, but myself, I'm not the most coordinated, graceful person, so it was definitely a challenge working with that. The costume also does not allow for a lot of mobility as the wearer, so I was limited in my movements, which made it an interesting challenge. But I think that the piece turned out really well, and the performance turned out really well. I love the costume, even though it is very hard to move in. The little transparent bits that hang off of it capture the light so well and make it really stand out, I think, when the wings are moving in the film. I really hope I can wear it again before we end up giving all the costumes back to Christie once the show ends. I'm still super impressed with all the work that everyone did to put into the show, especially the singers. Christie had made a soundtrack prior on her synthesizer and gave it to the singers, and they produced an entire opera recreating that sound with their vocal cords. So the opera itself is mostly a cappella. I think it's entirely a cappella. And so it's just so impressive to hear what they can do. And I still am blown away every time I hear it and I hear something new come from it. But this has been such a memorable experience. And, you know, watching Christie's vision come to life and seeing how immersive the opera, the film, the installation is, this is not a memory I'm going to forget soon.
Let my body eat the sun. 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 Everybody eat the sun.